Amber the dog. All right, everybody. How's it going out there, nerds? Yes, Marcus Blake here. I am back live streaming more UFC 3. I am the editor and producer of That Nerd Show, also editor and producer of our gaming podcast, Inside the Gaming Lounge. So, I started this last night. This is a story hour while I play the game, talking about my two created characters, a brother and sister who are into mixed martial arts. Last night you got to see the first few fights I had with Jenny Murphy. Well, tonight I'm going to start with her brother, Jimmy Murphy, as he does his first professional fight. So we're going to get to career mode here and get set up. I hope everybody's checking this out. I'm going to check audio real quick. All right. Alrighty then. Okay. So, Jimmy Murphy, 25 years old, light heavyweight. He is the older brother of Jenny Murphy. He's about to make his professional debut tonight. This kid has always been a fighter. His father wanted him to learn boxing early on, so From the time he was about 8 or 9, he was already learning how to do that down at the Holy Trinity Community Center in Dublin, where he's from. It's part of his backstory that I've created. Anyway, like Jenny, he discovered mixed martial arts, got involved in that when it started to become popular back in the early 2000s, and kind of gave up boxing and went into this. Oh, excuse me, everybody. Sorry, didn't want to scratch myself in front of an audience. All right, first professional fight in a cage. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Oh, okay. There we go. A little ground and pound there. That's how we do it. Basically, Jimmy is a brawler. He was fighting kids almost twice his size early on. Always been kind of a brawler. He hits hard. Anyway, while most Irish kids still wanted to learn boxing, he got into mixed martial arts. Really loved the idea of, being able to pin someone on the ground and just beat the hell out of them. But also, likes submissions. He's more of a knockout specialist, though. A little fun fact about Jimmy Murphy. When he was about 17 years old, he almost went to prison for assault. Beat a kid unconscious who was bothering some girls. The local girls are daughters of the neighborhood guy who ran the grocery store. He's always defended people who couldn't defend themselves. Always done the right thing, and he might be the type of guy that can drink underneath the table, but he's also a good Catholic guy and still goes to mass every weekend. But he is just, an incredible fighter. Hits hard. He probably could have been a good boxer. We're going to do another few fights here. No reason to just stop at one or two. Let's get started and see if we can, like his sister, if we can get through the first few fights and then get contract to UFC. And we don't need this. He hardly broke a sweat in that first fight. He probably could have been a great boxer. And probably would have been able to, do some good things. But he chose mixed martial arts, kind of like his sister Jenny, because it allowed him to be able to to make his mark. All right, I'm going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come right back. Hold on, sorry, got a dog barking, but we will be back. Give me 2 seconds. Hey. All right, sorry about that, folks. When the dog's got to go out, the dog's got to go out. All right, let's promote this thing. Excuse me. Long day. We broadcasted the news today for the first episode of our daily nerd news show, and now I'm getting back to gaming with the other divisions of that nerd show. All right, back in the cage, back at the bottom.
So guys, fight.
Well, okay. We'll just take him out with a kick. Okay, so just in case anybody's wondering, no, I do not have it set on easy. But I figure at this level, you're going to get some really easy fights, just like the sister. Now, here's the difference between Jimmy and Jenny Murphy. She is the more skilled fighter. She is the one, I mean, they both hit hard, but she's the one that can really do submissions, transition well. Not that they're not both good at it. She's just better at it. But he is more the brawler. I mean, one kick, one punch, and can literally knock someone out. That's why he was always feared as a boxer. He didn't really have to have much skill, even though he did as a boxer. So it does definitely serve him well in mixed martial arts. But both are ground and pound fighters that like to get people on the ground and knock them out. All right, we're going to do another fight. So really not trying to win these in the first round, but I figure as you are starting out in the career level, if your fighter's got some talent, these fights are going to be pretty quick. So who are we fighting? Let's see who we are fighting. Okay. Harley Mitchell. Okay, this guy doesn't look so tough. Excuse me, everybody. Yeah, I'll be quite honest with you. I'm probably not going to do a lot of the training or training camp in these early fights because I don't see the need for it. I know it builds up points and whatnot, and I'll definitely need it as we, rise up through the ranks of UFC. But for right now, I just want to do a few fights and get going here. All right, so I'm going to tell you guys right now, I'm not going to try to take them out with a kick. I'm going to work this fight just a little bit.
President Dana White, and we're always looking for up-and-coming talent to sign.
Oh, okay.
Back in the day, I used to scout.
So I guess if I win this fight, I get to go to UFC. They're going to give me a contract.
I'm looking for the next Ronda Rousey, the next Robbie Lawler, the next Conor McGregor. I'm looking for future champions, and I'm willing to go to any show, anywhere in the world to find them.
All right.
super excited about the talent on tonight's card. A lot
So
of
it
tough fighters.
took
Let's see
4
who
fights
wants
with
their
Jenny.
shots in UFC.
Apparently it's only going to take 3 with me if I win.
Here we go.
All right, let's see if we can do this.
Finish.
Oh, okay. Well, I said I wasn't going to, but...
Come on.
Oh, under that leg. This is good. Look at the transition. See how he tests the guard? That's good. Guys that just lay in the guard and stuff, I can't stay. He's going to look that over. That's it. Look, he's got this.
I didn't see this coming. We're actually making fun of him. I ain't making fun of him now.
All right, here we go. Yeah, these fights are really easy. Yeah, the first time I ever did the career mode in UFC, I mean, it was a little harder because I hadn't really gone through the tutorials and really learned. All I was doing was just trying to knock people out, and I would never go to the ground. But now I'm like, I'll flip you up. I mean, I'll put you on the ground. So, I tell you the one fighter that I absolutely hate fighting, because I have to always change my strategy, is Daniel Cromer, which I think is champion in UFC.
I love guys that have that enthusiasm and excitement and want to be in the UFC.
Yeah. We don't really care. Yeah, so the first time I fought him, I couldn't ever get postured up to beat him. He always rolled me over. I mean, we literally went 4 rounds. I had to do like a little bit at a time. I finally was able to waste all of his stamina and get it, but yeah, I definitely learned a lot in having to do that. All right, got my contract. I'm a rookie. All right, let's do this. We're gonna do one more fight, and then we're gonna be done for the evening. Okay, so basically Harley Mitchell is my new rival. Okay, no problem. I'll beat him senseless again. Yes! Alright, little English versus Irish. Although I think this is going to pretty much be an easy fight. I love the trend. Yeah, the only reason anybody knows who you are is because I fought you. Nice. So I wonder if I can actually change my handle while I'm still currently in career mode. May need to try that. Man, I remember playing UFC, like, not being able to do anything. Always having to play it on easy to even make it a challenge. But again, I mean, that's my advice by UFC. Go through the tutorials. Really take your time. I mean, before you start playing, or you start putting it on easy and adjusting the settings, take about an hour or two and really go through the tutorials. Yeah, the submission part and how to break it, it's That's always going to be the hardest part of UFC, but and I admit, I'm never going to be the guy that's going to get you with a submission.
When UFC President Dana White went looking
I'll
for
always
a
go
fight,
for the knockout.
he was hoping that he would end up with a future UFC star.
But I'm glad I learned how to
And those
break,
are the expectations after he signed
how to
a
break
regional
submissions.
champion who has dominated the local light heavyweight circuit.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC light heavyweight division
Yeah, the
collision.
little weird handlebar mustache. Dude, this Cole guy doesn't even look like he belongs. He doesn't even look like he's a lightweight.
Well, this is coming on Dana White looking for a fight, and anything he comes through with style. Our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight field. So 3 years the gap in age between these two fighters, with the same height. Here we go. All right, here we go with round one. This is a moment every fighter dreams of, to cross into the big show and make the UFC debut.
Working some side control. He's now back in north-south again.
Come on! No, it's not what I want.
Got full, oh, no, half guard.
Oh, effective strike there by Murphy.
Oh, that's it!
Unbelievable!
Beautiful KO for the victory early in the
Well,
first.
that didn't take long either.
Now the fight's over, but excellent strike. Now
I know, we should do one more fight before we're done. Yeah, that guy, I don't even know why he was fighting. He just looked too small to be fighting in UFC. All right, we'll take this guy on. One more fight, we'll be done for the evening. So, if anybody is wondering, when I thought about making Jimmy Murphy, I'll be honest with you, I really thought about the Tom Hardy character in the movie Warrior. I just wanted a guy that could come in and kick and brawl and just knock the shit out of you. One punch. That's right. One-sided beatdown.
Coming up next, it's a UFC light heavyweight division collision.
Now, this guy looks small too, man. All right. What's the comparison here?
You know, we trot out the two, and now
Yeah.
our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. So these fighters are just a year apart, with similar height and some differences in...
Ready to fight? Ready.
And we are live and underway here at the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. Well, he made a ton of noise by winning his UFC debut by KO the challenges get tough.
Oh, this fight is dangerously close to being stopped. Up to his feet. Oh, what a leg kick.
Murphy's kick to the body is blocked.
Really strong for the fences with that hook, but misses.
Back to the feet. Back to the feet.
I didn't kick him at first.
Outstanding.
I'll let him fight me a little bit before I beat him.
For a knockout victory.
Yeah, Joe, just the way he drew it,
Yeah.
he gets the knockout victory.
Jimmy
here
Murphy.
tonight. It's hard to land a strike more flush than he did right there, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming. So he'll see the replay and probably shake his head, but ultimately this is a huge result and a huge win for that fighter here tonight.
Let's take a look at that again. Watch this again here. I mean, just stiff.
So a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the huge knockout victory. That could hold up as one of the better knockouts of the year.
All right.
Let's get to the official decision. Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Hurt.
Yeah, we already know what happened. Okay, cool. Well, I've started Jimmy Murphy on his road to the top. All right, let's see who we fight next, and then we're going to stop this broadcast. Actually, we need to... Yeah, that's how we do it. I wonder if I... Guess I can't change that. Okay. Well, I tried. It's a fighter that I created. I always forget the social media handle, and it doesn't matter. So, alright. Let's see who I end up fighting next. Anybody of note? Okay, it looks like I'm getting all of these guys that are going to be too easy. So it'll probably be a lot of first round knockouts. Alright. Yeah, of course we'll accept that fight. That's just one more victory on my way to the top. Alright, everybody. We started the road to the top with Jimmy Murphy. A little background about him. He's definitely a brawler, hits hard, and has got a powerful kick, as you can see with the fights that I've done so far. Next time we're back with this series, we're going to be continuing the journey of Jenny Murphy with a few more of her fights. Thank you for watching.